good morning. It's Saturday the 4th of December and different location this morning because I'm about to head out. I'm actually going to choir this morning, so that's good. I need to get a move on though because it starts in about 35 minutes and I've got to ride up there on my scooter. But my lovely friend Nat was able to come as usual and help me this morning. So I'm just about to get ready and head on out. Oh, yeah, I've just got here. As you can see, I am soaked and I am cold. Yeah, but it'll all be worth it. I'm just leaving choir after a lovely sing and it's still tipping it down, so you can see the church. Oh yeah, it's tipping it down. Soggy ride home. Well, I'm home and I'm dry. Oh my gosh, that ride back, because it wasn't only raining and windy, it decided to hail as well on the way back, so yeah. So my poor kitty mobile is now in the garage drying off again. She'd only just got dry after the other day. But I am really tired now. I always find that I tend to sleep most of the day on a Saturday after being at choir because it does take a lot out of me. But it was good fun. There wasn't that many of us there. There was 6 of us in the soprano section, 5 in the alto. We don't have any tenors, and just 1 in the bass section. So we were rather thin on the ground, and our choir leader, of course. So we were a bit thin on the ground. But anyway, the gig thing for next week has officially now been voted on and is going ahead. So we've got to meet there at 9:45 next Saturday. They wanted us for the afternoon or evening session, but our choir leader Sue also is in a band and has another choir and is in another choir. So and she's just full of other commitments, so the only time she could do is our 10 till 11 slot. So we're going down to do that next Saturday, weather permitting, because it's an outdoor Christmas market. I can't believe somewhere as small as the village I live in is having like a Christmas market, but it'll be nice. So it's a bit out of the way though for people. That's the only problem. It would have been better if it was more in the village because it's right on the outskirts, and yeah, it's I mean, I'm sort of in the middle between where I go to church to do the choir today and where we're going next week. It's like they're opposite ends of the village and I'm in the middle really, so it doesn't really make any difference for me. I did have an offer of a pickup, but if she picked me up I'd have to take my wheelchair and then I'm relying on other people and I don't like that. I'd rather make my own way down and potter around on my little scooter, my little kitty mobile. So I have a hot cup of tea, cross-stitch junkie, which is very much needed. I have clean pyjamas on because I got absolutely soaked. I had to strip off when I got in. There's gloves and hats on the radiator over there. My handbag and the bag I have my music in are around the house drying off. My shoes are under the radiator. My coat's hung up. I've had to put my trousers in the washing machine. I'm sorry, that's my bedding from this morning has just finished, so it's beeping away. So yeah, so I'm going to sort my washing out. I've got another batch to put on, got some towels to put on. Yeah, the joys of being an adult. Yeah, and then I'm going to sit down with my stitching and hope I can stay awake. So I'll speak to you all later. Oh, by the way, I did try and film some footage of like the church and this, that and the other, but my camera just wasn't playing because it was wet. It wasn't happy and it kept switching itself off. So I'm sorry about that. But hopefully when, if we manage to do this Christmas market next week, if the weather's okay, it'll be nice to show you around that. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Well, it's 5:10 in the evening and I've done absolutely nothing all day. Yes, that is still my washing machine going because this is the 3rd load of washing and I still have another lot to do. I've dried 2 in the tumble dryer. This one's got to come out of the washing machine into the tumble dryer, and then I've got another load to go into the washing machine but won't need the tumble dryer. So it's just been a day washing. I live on my own. I don't know where all this washing comes from, honest to God. I just think there's little laundry fairies that come round in the night, and instead of doing the washing for me, they just dump it all. So yeah, so I'm sorry I've got nothing to show you today, because I'm going to go to bed because I'm just absolutely shattered after going to choir this morning. But you will see some stitching tomorrow, and I mean actually see it, because I'm going to go back to doing my Sal Sunday, which me and my friend Hannah are doing. Hi Hannah. And it's Death by Cross Stitch, and I don't think either of us have picked it up for probably about 6 weeks, but I'm going to go back to it tomorrow. Hannah can't because she's got plans tomorrow, so she has a social life. So yeah, well, I've got my choir, so yeah, and my friends from choir, so yeah, so I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'm going to be able to show it you. So I've got my lights on, colour changing at the moment. I've just sat in the craft room all day with my lights, you know, my LED lights changing colour nicely, and I've just been playing Animal Crossing on my switches. And that's been my afternoon. I've just been too tired to do anything else, and I'm going to get into bed and continue doing the same thing. I've only had a piece of cake to eat all day. That's the only thing I've had to eat, so I might get up and do something to eat in a bit, but I probably won't. Let's be honest, I probably won't. So yeah, so that's it. So I'll see you all tomorrow with some stitching. Good night.